Then there was this switch up that was like genius. I like almost like came out of my shoes. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Into the Music, and my name is Greg, and that guy over there is Chris. And Chris, what do you got for me today?
Okay, I've got a song by a guy named LABI SIFFRE, and the name of the song is "I Got the dot dot dot." I'm not going to tell you, but maybe it was like a long word after that, and they just didn't want to get
Wow,
there. But
I got the dot dot dot.
yeah, and I only discovered this song pretty recently myself, so I've listened to it several times, but it's fairly new to me. So I think you're gonna like it. I think there'll be something wrong with you if you don't.
So, but that sounds like a French name.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that song I got there? Is that like Americanized version of? Is that like just Americanized version
I'll
of
let you
the
know
French name,
afterwards.
or
I don't, man, my lips are sealed, man.
I
You gotta
want to
listen to it.
I want to open up the Christmas present now, but I know it's not Christmas.
Well, you will open it. Your ears will be opened to it,
All right,
and
all right.
then because what's important? What's important in this? Listening to it or knowing the background? What's
No in the
most
background.
important? Really? You're
Knowing
out.
everything now and then going in. All
Thanks
right.
for playing. Here's the
Yeah.
consolation prize.
I didn't say I play by the rules or that I like playing by the rules, huh? Okay. That said, I'll go off, I'll check it out, and I'll
Okay.
come right back here.
Okay.
I like those strings.
I got the blues, but I don't mind. All I have to do is get to you, and then I feel just fine. I'm on a down, but not all the way. When I'm feeling low, you do your thing just so, and then I feel okay. You're so good, the way you give. You're so good. You're the best there is. I got
I like those keyboards, man. Um, I really like the song. Like this, like right off the bat, it had like an eerie feeling, the way that riff was going on, and then the strings came in and his singing. But the piano, the keys are really cool. And now it's like in a nice sort of funky, groovy vibe.
the red.
Yeah. Oh, these keys are so
I
cool. The
got the
keys.
blues, got it all so bad. When I think of me, it's hard to be a person quite so sad. You got the answer, and it makes me glad. When I'm feeling slow, you give me rock and roll, and then I feel it back. You're so good, the way you give. You're so good. You're the best there
Oh my God, that's so good. But that's recognizable. I know that this is I've heard this somewhere. Not this song, but like that particular part. I've heard that somewhere. It's so good though. Oh my God, it's insanely good. I hope I brought it back far enough. That switch up with the bass and the drums, and then what comes afterwards. The build up to this is I'm gonna use the word insane again. It's just incredible. Like this is like immediately like falling in love.
Just a lonely song, slowly dying. I was smiling hard, but I was lying. Then you sailed along with your sweet when you stole my heart. I was living. Morning come, sun don't shine. I'll get by without you. I was lost, but now I'm found. Turning round, it was morning come, sun don't shine. I'll get by without you. I was lost, but now I'm found. Turning round, it was just a lonely song. Slowly dying. I was smiling hard, but I was lying. In the sailed along with your sweet dreams. When you stole my heart, I was
All right. If you saw me looking down, I was writing some notes here. That's what I normally do with these reactions. But I really, really, really like this song. I think I said maybe like 2 minutes ago. Like I love it. I I'm not pulling back. I really, really like it. Potential love. Um, there's just something, and I'll talk with Chris about that.
So
Hey,
tell me, what do you think? Was I
I
right?
r- I liked it a lot. Yeah, I liked
Okay.
it a lot.
Did it sound familiar to you at all?
No, well, no. Overall, the whole song, overall, no, no. There's a middle part, but I don't want to jump there yet. And let me just go back to saying that I like the song a lot. I think I could actually like it or love it. And I'm not saying that I won't because I need to listen to it again, right? We've talked about this how many times on all these other reaction videos, right? Where, we're only given a chance of one listen before we get back on here. And we're very authentic about that. In case anyone's like, come on, and we're really just listening to it once and then we're jumping
Yeah,
on.
we'll tell you otherwise if
We're
we've
trying to be
listened
real,
to it
right?
before.
That said, and I think that, I'll get back to it and I'm going to get addicted and listen. Um, I liked it. I liked it. I liked the beginning. I liked it was kind of eerie, the beginning.
With that bass part,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was kind of like a creeping, like as though like that bass sound, a little water. That bass sound with the drums was like creeping around like my hallway or like outside my door here, It's like do do
Yeah.
do do do, It was
And
just
then it came in with some strings, which made it a
and
little
then the
eerie.
strings came in. Yes, I actually wrote, then no strings.
It was like a descending kind of, I don't know
Yeah.
if you call it a glissando or whatever, but it was
Um,
it was it was cool. It was
it
cool
was
intro.
really cool. It was well done, and then after the strings came the keys, right? So the keyboard, and then
Mhm.
that came in. So everything was kind of like, they put a brick here, another brick here. So building it, and I really loved that build up. It was really cool. Um, and then the vocals came, right?
Yeah, it started.
And
It got into a little funky thing. Well, it was
right,
funky to begin with, but it got into more of a groove. You know.
yeah, okay. And I'll get back to the vocals.
Uh, Okay.
Then there was this switch up that was like genius. I like almost like came out of my shoes. It's freaking amazing. I think I've heard it though, and so I got some questions about. I think this is an older song, right?
Yeah,
And
75
that
it came
if
out,
this has been sampled by
I think.
groups or something, because I think
Uh-huh.
I've heard that particular part of the song. That's why I said to you overall, no, not the
Yeah.
song, but that part. But my God, it was beautiful, and I'm going to go back to the song, particularly, if anything, just for that part. Although, I'm not going to just go right to the
Mhm.
middle, but that is the, I guess that's the sort of the hook, that's bringing me
Yeah.
into and want to go back because that was gorgeous. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, where it goes, just a lonely soul slowly dying. That part?
Yeah, but I think he starts singing after that switch up already started. There's a part in
Yeah.
there that just like comes in musically, just instrumental.
You mean it comes back with that bass part that started the song,
Yeah,
like
there's a bass
slower.
and a drum. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I wrote
Yeah.
down bass and drum, and then the keys come back, and I wrote insanely good. I think I even in the video said this is
Okay.
insanely good. There's a fuzz guitar too that then comes in a little bit,
Mhm.
fuzzness,
Yeah,
fuzzness.
yes, yes, yes.
The strings come back, and then and I love the ending too. That was clever how they just sped it up, in the brief kind of before it then sort of took off.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
There was
So
quite a number of changes in this.
quite a number of change ups. There was a lot of thought, a lot of creativity that went into this, and it's a very, very good song for a first listen, man. I'm like,
Yeah, I think if it had the same if it works on you the same way it worked on me was with each subsequent listen, it grew more on me, you
now,
know. And
now
there's
here, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, no, go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. I'm not sure if you notice about me. I think I've said it to you before, but if I really, really love a song, like like drop the mic, holy crap, what is that? Almost dropping its glass. I'm gonna actually listen to it probably 10 more times in a row. that's just, I get a little obsessive with that. I'll go back, I'll go back, go back, go back.
Hmm.
Doesn't mean that I have to do that with the song. Why I'm bringing that up is that there's one thing about the song that's preventing me from like wanting to do that with the song over and over and over. And it was actually the vocals. And it's not that he was a bad singer. I think they missed the boat on, they didn't put an effect on his voice. This is just my opinion. Every instrument in there, every instrument that came in was exquisite. Everything was all like, beautifully played. It was clever. It was like, there was a purpose for every instrument. It was gorgeous. And I thought that if they would have put some reverb or echo or something on his voice,
You
that would have
talking
probably,
about you talking about towards the
I'm
beginning more,
talking
or you
about
talking,
really all times. He seemed to basically singing from voice to mic to a
because it
certain
sounded
point.
different in the last verse that I just tried to sing myself.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
it sounded his voice
I don't know if I picked up
sounded
on that
different.
difference. And again, his voice was good. I
But
just want to
I
be,
didn't I didn't notice that.
I
Now
want to
it's
be
gonna
clear.
ruin. Now I'm gonna hear it. It's gonna ruin it for me. Thanks.
You know what? We're gonna keep it real, right? You definitely give your constructive feedback and stuff.
Yeah,
So all I'm saying, listen clearly though, okay? I'm not criticizing the singing. His voice was
you're
good. It was
criticizing
good.
the way it was recorded.
No, I just think that they missed the boat on. I think if they would have put an effect on his voice, that would have been like an echo thing. I think it would have been,
So there's not enough depth to it, is what you're saying in the sound.
there you go. See, you
Okay.
articulated. That's what you do. You take
Right.
this clay that I throw out there, and then you just go, and then you say, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is what you're trying to say," and
Oh,
I'm like, "Yes." So thank you very
yeah.
much.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's funny that you mentioned that though, because usually I'll notice if something doesn't. I mean, reverb on a voice on vocals makes such a difference. It's incredible. If you record yourself singing or somebody singing and there's no reverb on it, it just sounds flat. Not
Yeah,
flat pitch wise, but just flat. Like there's no depth to it. And but it didn't strike me. It didn't strike me
yeah.
as that as lacking anything in this song. But I'll pay attention to that next time I hear it.
So forgive me for just, this was like the first guy that came into my head in the song, but like, because there's really not a lot of comparison. But that said, Justin Hayward, I think he's the lead singer from Moody
Yeah.
Blues and Nights in White Satin. So if you remember to
Oh,
that
that's
song,
heavy. That's like heavy reverb then.
that's like heavy reverb echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think
Yeah.
that because everything was kind of like, yeah, it's hard to explain. I don't know if it was swirling or like spacey or anything, but it was just, I just think that there were so many instruments that were just doing so many, like, everything was building up. And I just thought that,
Maybe that's why they kept it that way.
right. Now that
Not
said,
to
we
do
did a
that.
lot of conversation about something that I think is slight though, because I really overall, I like the song a lot. And
Yeah. And
and
there's a
it's
lot
not as,
going on in the song that
oh
wouldn't
yeah.
definitely wouldn't detract from it.
And that
I
middle
don't think.
part, I can't, in fact, after we do this reaction, I'm going, on my phone, clicking in the headphones. I'm going to listen to it again because that change up in the middle was just amazing, So,
Yeah.
yeah. So tell me how you learned about this song. I'm really interested.
Oh, yeah, I meant to mention that actually. Well, let me first say, yeah, this came out in 1975, like I had mentioned. You asked me if he was French, I think. Um,
Yes.
he's British. I don't know what his heritage is. He could
Oh,
be British,
wow.
but
Sounds very, okay.
his ancestors are some from
Okay.
France, maybe, because I'm curious about the name. It's an interesting name.
Pronounced as LABI Siffre, right? LABI Siffre?
Siffre. LABI.
Siffre.
LABI. I only got that from another person's pronunciation in a video of his.
Okay.
So I could be wrong on that, but the name of the album is Remember My Song. And now it was sampled by Eminem in his song My Name is Eminem.
Right.
I don't know if that's the Slim Shady song. I'm thinking it is, but it was sampled. So I listened to that and I'm like, sure enough, it's exactly that. So Eminem fans will know this right away when they hear this. But I first discovered this song few months back, I was watching Better Call Saul, and they played this, and they were only playing a piece of it, and I was like,
Oh, wow.
wow, that, another one of those, we've talked about this before,
Yeah.
that, a lot of TV shows will lead us to these great songs. And this was one of them. So I looked it up, and sure enough, I, it's like I only listened to that little piece of it, and it
Yeah.
really caught me.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the rest, and I was like, "Oh, this song's amazing! I think this
Yeah.
song is just fantastic." Yeah, I really do. That's why I was excited to have you react to it.
Yeah, I'm really glad you did. Yeah.
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 So,
I don't watch a lot of TV these days, so
hmm,
in a way, I guess I'm missing out on like discovering, you know, although I'm on YouTube a lot, and YouTube somehow knows my musical tastes, and so I'm learning about other artists through YouTube. So I guess that's the new TV for me,
yeah, there's so
right? That's
many.
the new TV for me now,
Yeah,
YouTube.
there's so many ways to get to new stuff,
Yeah.
that there's people recommending things, or you hear it there.
As long as we're getting there, as long as we're listening, and this stuff
Right,
coming at us.
right.
So, but yeah, man. So this is a really good suggestion, definitely. And
Cool.
you want to take us out?
I'm really glad you liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching, as always, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, and definitely hit the like button if you like this. And we will see you next time on Into the Music.
See ya.